Hey guys. All right. So we left that live. Now we're moving on to the next one. This is like speed lives, you guys. Who we got? Girl, who do we have? You should ask. We have author, actor, and retired NFL player Steviebaggs. I am super excited, y'all. Super, super excited. So let me see if he's in. Not yet. So that'll give me a minute to get myself together because I'm still on all of Dr. Finney's stuff here. So if you guys missed the live that I just did with Dr. Finney, you will be able to go back and watch it. It's on my page. So you didn't miss anything. I just shared it to my IGTV. So you're good to go. You won't miss it. You won't miss anything. You guys, this gentleman, I met him in a webinar and he is absolutely amazing. Just his whole everything, was awesome. He's a woke gentleman. And he's got a lot of knowledge. And it was super, super exciting to be in the same room with him. And I was like, hey, I got an all-black platform. You want to do it live? And he was like, yeah. So I was like, okay, let's do it. So I'm waiting for him to... Oh, my gosh, Layla Butter. Layla Butter talking about, he fine. We're going to have to work on Layla Butter, man. She is wide open, y'all. We're going to work on Layla Butter. But for those of you that don't know him, he's an author. He's wrote 2 books. His last book is named Woke. That's the one that I happened to see on the this flyer thing. The day that we were in there. Layla needs some Coach K in her life. Man, you ain't never lying. What? I appreciate all beautiful men. I get it, girl. I get it. Trust me. Trust me. I get it. I do as well. So, yeah, let me see if I can let me get back to, his page and tell y'all about, let me see. All right. So let's see. Thought leader, author, health and wellness nerd. Oh my gosh, that is too cool right there, y'all. Layla, behave. Please behave.
Hey.
Hello.
What's going on?
Look, I'm trying to get some of my ladies, in check. Look, I'm trying to give them the pep talk. Can y'all please behave talk?
No, we good. We're good.
Oh Lord, Stevie, don't tell them that.
No, we gotta be a little bit more free, man.
Okay.
We've been in too much bondage.
Okay, I got you. I got you, man. Trust me, Layla Butter's gonna be real free with you. I promise you. She's gonna be real free.
All right. What's going on? I'm
so glad you agreed to come on. Absolutely. I see you with Coca, and I text her, and I was like, I want that young man on my platform. I said, wow. I like what he's talking about. That's kind of cool. So when you agreed to come on, and that was super, super cool.
Thank you for having me, and really
I'm looking at first off, I got a quick question. Where did the Shakespeare come from? When I
was playing in pro football, well, no, actually when I was in college at Bethune-Cookman, one of my teammates, he was like, bro, you making so many plays, I'm gonna just start calling you Shakespeare. And,
all right, yeah.
It was just a play on words. It's just a play on words, and it was dope, and here we are. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, let's give them a background story on you briefly, because some of them might not know who you are. Right. I know the ladies are like, damn, he's fine type of thing, but I want them to actually know who you are, and not just that you are a handsome young man. So what got you started on your stardom? Where did all this start? Where did you start?
So, well, I'm born and raised in South Florida. I was born in Fort Lauderdale, raised in Pompano Beach, and and at I ended up graduating high school and right outside of Orlando at a school called Lake Brantley High School, and then I was I was an all state performer there. That was a it was a kind of like a scholar athlete. Got a full ride scholarship to Bethune-Cookman University, um, which I was so happy to be a part of an HBCU and be able to go put my energy in that space because it was really a blessing, truly a
Mm-hmm.
blessing to be able to get a degree. I ended up getting a degree in international business from Bethune-Cookman University, and and then I was a three-time All-American there. I was the Black College Player of the Year, so I won the same award as Jerry Rice, Walter Payton, Michael Strahan,
Nice.
and
So
and
cool.
and now now my main passion is to help people change the way they think. Being an actor, I've been on a number of different television shows and and things of that nature. Being an actor, author, and a speaker, I've written two books. My first book was called Greater Than the Game. My second
Mm-hmm.
book is called Woke, which is a dictionary for the conscious mind. And really, it's all about helping people change the way we think, unlearning and relearning the manipulation and the conditioning that we've been under. And my mom and I started a nonprofit 17 years ago called the CETA Foundation.
See
CETA
the
stands for,
foundation.
yeah, CETA stands for Creating Empowerment Through Autonomy. And, and what we're doing with that is we want people to recognize that, you know, health and wellness is one of the main key ingredients to helping have a balanced life. So,
Mm-hmm.
we have 9 after school programs here in the city of Atlanta. So we have a curriculum called True Wealth, where we teach young people everything that they won't get in the traditional education system: health and wellness, technology, character leadership development, a number of different things like that, because our young people are not getting the right information. We teach them about credit, we teach them about taxes, we teach them about a bunch of these different things that we really need, right, in order
Right.
to live a life in this system that we don't get in the education system. So that's our main that's our main focus, and we're very thankful for that. And I have a podcast called Conscious Conversation. Um, Conscious Conversation is what up, Jeremy? What up, Jay? That's actually the audio guy. That's my audio guy,
Too
but more
cool.
importantly, my brother.
Look
Yeah,
at them coming in supporting their brother. That's what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. Teamwork.
So yeah, really and truly, it's conscious conversation is basically we're unpacking the 5 power structures: political, social, economic, education, and spiritual. And all the guests that come on to the show, they show different sides of themselves that you don't normally see. Like, I just had Bobby Valentino on. This episode drops tomorrow.
Mhm.
I mean, we've had a few A-listers or B-listers on there. Q Park from 112, Sammy, you name it. But these people were coming to give a side of themselves to talk about consciousness, to talk about a higher level of awareness than people who follow them may think that they have. So
Right.
it's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
That is real nice. Now, how can people find that podcast?
Oh yeah, I'll put it down. It's called
Yeah,
Conscious
because I'd like
Conversation.
to. I'd like to tune in myself.
So Conscious Conversation can be found on any major platform. Apple Podcast, Spotify, and Anchor are the main three. But yeah, conscious conversation. I'm putting our handle down here.
Coach K said, "Do you take X-listers?"
Hey, we take, really and truly. It's not even about the celebrity piece. We use the celebrity piece as a draw because we love. Oh yeah, FaZe, you on the way, bro. You are. Matter of fact, I need to talk to you ASAP. Um, yeah, we don't care about people being a celebrity. We just know
Right.
that our people are impressionable, and we know that celebrity is one thing that our people love to be connected to. So
Mm-hmm.
we just use that piece to draw people in, and then tell them some truths,
Right.
some positive realities of what's going on, so that we can ascend and transcend.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know. I had Jack Knight on Saturday, and he's another one that's pretty woke. And I have Raheem from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
Oh, wow, wow.
Let me tell you, you need to get that brother on your show, because that MF will be on Twitter, man. He be going off on Twitter. So
but see, as you can tell, there is a bend in consciousness. You know, people are really waking up. People are beginning to do things differently. They're seeing things differently. They're recognizing that society and the government has never told us the truth.
Right.
Okay. Why, why would you believe what they're telling you right now when they've never told you the truth? Right. So when you really start to think about it, that's the first sign of the veil being lifted. Right. To me, at the end of the day, when you think about etymology, the words we speak, when you think about the food that we eat, when you think about the things we watch, the things we listen to, if you tell me what a person consumes, I'm gonna tell you how they think.
Right.
So your production is based off of your consumption. Your manifestations are always based off your consumption. Look, just because I'm aware of at a certain level doesn't mean I don't get attacked. Doesn't mean I don't deal with the inner work that I have to do. I have my own. I tell people all the time. People deal with insecurities. People deal with anxiety. People deal with depression every day. The mental health is one of the main reasons why we're in the problems in the state that we're in as a people. If you think about it, if I control the mind, I control the man. And I was talking about vaccines. I put a thing on there about vaccines. I was like, if mandating vaccines was about health, then we should mandate more water, more exercise, more rest.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But because vaccines is not about health, it's about money and power and control. You'll never see commercials that tell you get more rest, drink more water.
Drink more water.
You know what I mean?
Get more exercise.
Get more exercise. Support the people that look like you, like everybody else does. Right?
Exactly.
Like we're not taught that. So I used to own a restaurant downtown Atlanta called Dream Cafe. Same kind of thing. It was a conscious center. We did smoothies, we did coffee, we did wheatgrass, we did sandwiches. We had an open mic session for the people. We had conscious conversation Wednesday nights. It was a conscious center for the people. But when you deal with so many people that don't want to don't see value in themselves, then they'll never value you. So if I think I'm a slave, why would I see master in you? I've been told since kindergarten, I'm a slave. Once again, whatever you've ingested in here, the acidity in here is going to determine the lack of validity that you manifest. And it's just a real thing, So at the end of the day, we're at a place where now, because people are starting to wake up, people are starting to see, they're changing the death certificates of people to say they died from COVID. How can a person in hospice die from COVID? Right? Because we want to try to push legislation on you to force you to do certain things.
Exactly.
All we have to do is continue to have synergy like this, ciphers like this. This energy is the energy that changes the vibration. You're right, phase one, they can't. So
that was one of the reasons I started this platform, because I wanted to kind of change the narrative a little bit, because there's several ways for us to change the narrative. One of them is where and who we spend our money with. And that is huge, because I'm an activist, and I mean, I've seen the salon videos, and I've seen, everybody being murdered in the streets, and marching and protesting was good. It was, but those days are over. The fellas are out in Atlanta, and they out there strapped. I've seen the videos. People are sending me the videos. I've seen the fighting going on between the cops and them, and I'm like, damn, I wish I was in Atlanta. That's all.
Like I keep mine on me every day.
Yeah.
The Quran, the Bible, the Torah, the Talmud, whatever you want to read, that's for those who do believe. My pistol is for those that do believe. I mean, that don't believe.
Exactly.
So the Bible is for those that do believe. My gun is for those that don't believe. But I got a new gun. How about this gun? It's another gun that's out, and it's called God, Universe, and Nature. When you connect to God, Universe, and Nature, now you're gonna always love and want to give back to someone who looks like you and support what you support or thinks like you. Because it's not always every one of your color is not of your kind. I'm gonna say that again. Every one of your color is not of your kind, and every one of your kind is not of your color.
Yep.
We don't recognize that though, because we've been bamboozled once again to think that because Obama's in office, he's for our people because he has your same hue or similar hue.
You better
That's
come on.
bullshit. So I don't get caught up in all of that.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, what has civil rights done for our people if we haven't had civil rights? They didn't change these rights. Our economics is still messed up. No, you know what? I'll let you sit on the front of the bus. I'll let you drive the bus, but we still own the bus.
Exactly.
Bro, you use it, whatever you get, baby boy. Because guess what? We got to use it together. It's iron sharpens iron, steel sharpens steel, wheel sharpens wheel. That's what we do. You know, but there is a new gun, God, Universe, and Nature, because you can't fight these powers with guns, okay? Only, yeah. I'll protect my homestead. I'll protect my peace, right, and my place. But at the end of the day, what is your gun gonna do if these people come in here? What are you gonna do, right? So you have to use universal, celestial intellect against terrestrial mindsets. Most of these people have a terrestrial mindset. They think just on this plane. But when you have a celestial mindset, then you start to transcend and ascend this dimension so that you can say, man, wow, the fiat, the dollar bill, on every denomination of the dollar bill, it says, this note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. It's on every denomination of the dollar bill. All right, so if you walk around with money, you probably are in debt. The wealthiest people in the world don't have cash, a note, a piece of paper. They have commodities, which are in the form of land, stocks, bonds, because all value is based on perception. The reason why we don't value our business is because we don't perceive ourselves as valuable. That's the only reason why. When we start to perceive ourselves as a thing, then we'll go put our energy to that thing. Because money is nothing but energy.
Right.
It's all energy. So I tell people all the time, we got to stop chasing paper and start chasing purpose. Because if you're chasing purpose, purpose is always ahead of you. If you're alive, if you're breathing, if you have air going through your lungs, your blood flowing through your veins, you have a purpose. But if you chase and spend the energy only chasing paper, yeah, we need money to move and do things in this society. But as soon as I get the paper, I stop chasing. I'm home. I'm full. My ribs ain't showing no more. I'm not hungry. I'm good. I'm comfortable. Yeah. Purpose. If purpose is the thing that's out there, oh my gosh, they can't do nothing with that. They can't do anything with a person who's on a purpose chase as opposed to a paper chase. Because now the only way to truly be free, I won't say the only way because there's many paths to righteousness, but one of the ways to truly be free is to overcome the love of wealth and the fear of death. If you do that, I can't be bought. And I can't fear death because I know that I'm leaving this motherfucker anyway. Excuse my French. I gotta leave here one day anyway. At the end of the day, you can't buy me and you can't kill me. So I've seen millions of dollars. Let me tell you about this. I played 10 years of pro football, been on TV, I've seen millions of dollars. I still got to get up and go work every day. You know why? Because $1 million in seconds, because people say time is money. $1 million in seconds is only 12 days. Okay? $1 billion in seconds is 32 years. So who want to be a millionaire but a fool? We always talk about this money. I got to get the bag. The rappers. I gotta get the bag. I gotta get. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing on your mind. Because the only way you see yourself as valuable is if you have a certain car, if you have a certain house, if you have money, if you have a certain clothes. I can use things like that to draw you in, but the main thing that's going to draw a person in and keep them is your energy, intrinsic energy, right? Mm-hmm. That's what people connect to. So I'm kind of going on, but you know. Hey.
No, just look. This is your time, sugar. That's why I bought you here. This is exactly why I bought you here, because I got 86,000 followers on this platform, right? Mm-hmm. They just sit there. You know, they're there. I don't even know why they're there. I might have 200 that think like we do, act like we do, move like we do.
Right.
Out of 86,000, there might be 200 max. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm dealing with the same thing. This is why
I put you here.
Because I'm dealing with the same thing. I have 90 some thousand, almost 100,000 followers as well. If we were on here talking about bullshit, right? If we were doing if we were doing a versus challenge, this bitch would be sideways.
Yes. Yeah.
We were talking about, and this is one of the things that I had to recognize as I continue to evolve in my consciousness. We have to recognize that everybody's not going to choose. Mm-mm. You can't. Your mom, your cousin, your sister, your husband, your wife, everybody's not your children. They're not going to choose, man. Mm-mm. They're going to go along with the whole. They're going to be a sheep, the cattle. Yep. That's why they call children kids, because they goats. Mm-hmm. That's why people. How could you call a child a baby goat? Is beyond me. It's like calling a woman a bitch. It's an animal. So, once again, the etymology. If I've been taught to do that, right? Boom. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna stay in that space. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Till they love the negativity.
Yeah, they do love negative shit. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, quirky letters design, same thing. Mm-hmm. It's here. So now, when we continue to switch the narrative to a positive vibration, right? I'm gonna give you something that you're gonna like. COVID has caused a pandemic, right? Mm-hmm. Which has people in a pandemonium and which has people in panic. So we know pan means all. Like the Pan Am Games. We're inviting everybody to the Pan Am Games. Okay. Mm-hmm. The pandemic means it's a epidemic that's around the whole entire globe. Okay. Well, this is funny. In the middle of pandemonium is the word demon. Mm. Okay. And the prefix to the word democracy is demo. Mm. Okay. Once again, so my book Woke is talking about all etymology, linguistics.
Yeah, I'm about to get that tonight. By the way.
Listen, sis, I'm telling you, it's gonna bless you, like for real.
I'm about to get that bad boy tonight.
No cap. It's not gonna lift the veil. It's gonna rip the veil off.
Yeah.
It's gonna rip the veil off, because I have a class on Friday that I'm doing. It's a free class on the 22nd. I'll be posting it, guys. Y'all stay on the lookout for this free class. And basically, I'm going to show you how to turn your pain into your purpose. Because I had to do it. I still got to do it every day. Yeah. Every day. Because we're in a dimension where that's the energy that we're fighting against. Everything has polarity. You got up, down, left, right, good, bad, hot, cold, right? So everything has polarity. So when we recognize that there you go, right there, these words that we've been taught to speak, they cast spells. That's why when they go to school, the children are taught to spell, because they taught to cast these spells. Children are taught to write in cursive, curses. So most people in the conscious collective, they understand that. They actually understand that. But the majority of the people in the world have no idea what's going on with that. Just like they have no idea what to eat. You know, just like they have no idea what to watch, no idea what to listen to, right? And it's not until people who have, I charge a lot of people who got a blue check on IG like I do to start really giving the truth for real. But most of them can't do it because they scared to lose their check.
Yeah.
They already, you can't take a check from me that you don't give me. All you got
Right.
to do when you follow a person, find out who pays them.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, bro. Fadi, what up? When you follow a person, follow the money, and then that'll tell you how they think and who controls their narrative. And because I put myself in a position not to work a job anymore, just over broke, jumping out of bed. The word job in Hebrew means oppression. Just like Job in the Bible was oppressed. The word NASA in Hebrew means deception. People walking around with NASA shirts on like these people really, you think these people really went to the moon? Like, come on, they just giving us, it's Hollywood. It's Hollywood. Hollywood. Let's break down Hollywood. Hollywood is derivative of the holly tree. The holly tree is a tree similar to the Christmas tree that people put in their house during Christmas, which is okay. You already know that. That's great. So you're gonna cut a tree down and bring it in your house. We ain't talking about no plants to help breathe and whatever. You're gonna cut a tree down and bring it in your house. That's abomination. The holly tree, though, was meant to be sacrificed because people used to worship, not sacrifice. They used to worship these different things: the sun, tree, water. That's why you have the water god, the sun god, the tree. You got these different gods in Greek mythology that whatever. So the holly tree was meant to worship, was meant to idolize, which is why. And I'm an actor now. I'm telling you this, but you would never see me do a role that compromises my intrinsic energy.
Right.
Never. You will never see me in a dress. You would never see me kissing another man. And if whoever has done it, kudos to you. You'll never see me doing that. Before I do that, get me up out of here. Okay? But
Yeah.
once again, so many of our people have been put in those positions. And look, whatever you choose to do, that's your path.
Right.
I'm just talking about my truth. And it's amazing to me how everybody can have a truth, but when it goes against pop culture, you get blacklisted, you get blackballed. Why is that? I thought this is a freedom of speech, freedom of thought, freedom of whatever I want. I thought we were free. That's why I said earlier, we need people to be free.
Yeah.
But I learned a long time ago that in America, free is a false reality, evidencing eventually. It's a
Yeah.
false reality. There's nothing free. You got to work for everything. You want a good body. You want good health. You want, you know what I mean? You want good relationship. You got to work. It ain't
Absolutely.
free.
That's a nice picture on your website, by the way. I just got my book.
Oh, thanks, beloved.
And it just flipped to another page.
Thank
I
you
was
so
like,
much.
oh, look at him in him suit. Now let me ask you this.
Okay.
When you started your journey that you're on right now, were you still in the NFL?
It was at the end of my career. I got a salute to MSO Davis. Yo, Jeremiah 10, I tell him all the time. I tell them all the time about Jeremiah 10. That's a scripture you can go to for people who still want to, worship Christmas. It says, never cut a tree down and bring it in your house and adorn it with silver and gold. It's right in the Bible.
Right.
This is right in the Bible.
But they don't follow that. They do what
No,
they choose what they
I
want to
won't
do.
teach you. I won't teach you that. I'll
And
teach you Malachi 3:5. Will a man rob God? All people got to do is read one verse up. It was talking to adulterers, robbers, people who defraud laborers of their wages, people who kind of, whatever. Oh, Tay, what's up? Papa No, that's the crib. That's somebody from my hometown, Papa No. But
that's so cool.
hey, I want you guys to look up pagan, because pagan is the thing that goes against what everybody else in the world does. So you shouldn't say pagan holidays. You should say man-made holidays. You're a pagan if you go against what the majority of the world is doing. That means you're a pagan. You're not a pagan because somebody does Christmas and Easter and all that and Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Those are man-made holidays. Okay.
Right.
Go look up the word pagan so you guys get an understanding of. That's another way that they use ambiguity. It's like the snake. The snake moves in between the truth and the lie. Because if I told you truth, then you don't need me. If I told you lie, you don't need me. Graham, what up, bro? So they have to be very ambiguous with the language to keep people in bondage. So, but you were asking me a question about something else. My apologies.
Yeah, the reason I asked you that is because I remember August 2016 when Cap sat on the bench. That whole situation is what prompted me to really get vocal, because it was some bullshit. So that he is actually why I'm sitting here, with this business today, because I followed him very closely. I was, taking a knee everywhere I went, rocking that jersey, still got the jerseys, in my closet. But he is the reason that I have Black connections today, because of
That's powerful.
that whole bullshit. I mean, I started a whole movement just being vocal, calling out these racists, calling out Jerry Jones, calling out the NFL. Instagram shut down 2 of my pages because they didn't like the fact that I was calling out the NFL. So they deleted my pages. So I made another page, I'm blocked from that page. It's still sitting there, but I can't get in it.
Wow.
Instagram blocked me because, Black people are not allowed to have a voice. I got 86,000 followers right now, but I can't reach them all because I've had a block on my account since September of last year.
Wow.
Because I shared when Nipsey got killed. Rizlam reached out to me and was like, hey, I'm out here live on the scene. Instagram keeps deleting me. Can you share my live? I was like, bro, I got you. So I shared it. Now I got a block on my account. Then they shut down Farrakhan's page because he's inciting a riot. What riot? That man's been around for 87 years. Ain't nobody rioted yet,
Right, right.
So
no, I got in trouble from one of the people that I'm contracted by, for posting stuff, that brings truth to light. And somebody just mentioned on here, the truth don't got to be validated by nobody. It just exists. It just is, right? But when you look at, like, when I first got in the NFL, we didn't even have national anthems for every game. How about that?
Yeah.
So and then when I was in the league, Tim Tebow, you should take a knee. Nobody said nothing about that. So
they said he was praying though.
I don't even get in on that, cause Kaepernick took a knee because we were being preyed upon. How about that? But listen, at the end of the day, and we are being preyed upon, but at the end of the day, we still have to recognize that we have to look at everything from perspectives.
Yeah.
We have to look at everything from different dimensions, because when you start to just take a certain stand and a certain thing on something that can be argued, that's when you put yourself in a position. I try to speak from a level of inarguability. Because when you speak from a place of inarguability, now you're talking truth. You're not talking about feelings or emotions. You're talking facts. So one of the things that I recognize with this thing is, you can't take a knee and then you got to be doing something if Nike just gave you millions of dollars. So we got to look at the big picture. Okay, Nike ain't gonna give the money to just anybody, right? So we have to really look at it. And maybe the brother did do something right. I don't know him personally, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, perspective is what we have to seek out, because with perspective and with asking questions, that's how you get more of an understanding of everything. You get an overview, and then you're like, oh, okay, that's what that is. Because all of our truth is going to be different based upon what we've been exposed to, based upon our life experiences. So that's all I urge people to do is to do that kind of self-inventory.
Yeah. Tell me about your first book. What's your first book about?
Well, Greater Than the Game was a book that I wrote because I I was the only pro football player to play on 11 teams in 10 years. So I played for 5 NFL, 5 CFL, 1 arena team. And through that experience, I learned my value. I learned that my value was greater than a game of football. Because where I come from, football is a religion. Like Pompano Beach, Florida, Pompano is, it's football royalty, right? But I felt like if I didn't make it in football, I wasn't my worth and my value wasn't there. So I was doing everything I can to make it, football. Like most of our people who come from socioeconomically challenged backgrounds, if you're not an athlete, artist, entertainer, dope boy, stripper, you know, you're not doing nothing. So consequently, I drove my life to that point. And I wrote grading in the game because when I found out my worth outside of football, I was able to really then dig into the why. Like I ask people all the time when they say they want to do something, what's your why? You know what I'm saying? Like is your why just for a check? Is your why just, you know, you and mama in the hood? Okay, cool. And if whatever your why is, that's your truth. I just want to know why, because if that's gonna be the only motivating thing to get you there, then that'll be the same thing that'll not get you there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all. And once I found out that football was just a byproduct for me to conduit a stage, a platform for me to be able to do the things that we're doing now.
Yeah.
And once I had that stamp from them, they can't take that back. You can't take back that I played on 5 NFL teams, 5 CFL teams. Like you can't take that back. You can't take the fact that I've been on TV, right? You can't. I'm already stamped by you. So now I can tell the people the truth about what's going on inside of those different industries and dimensions.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's 7 principles. 7 plus 1 F: faith, family, fitness, finance, focus, forgiveness, football.
Okay.
And then the 8th F was future. So if you have balance in your 7 F's, which I don't have faith in God. I don't believe in God. I know God is real.
Right.
I don't have a belief that God is real. The universal God, the energy that controls the visible and the invisible. I'm talking about the main source, not a resource. So when I say God, I'm not talking about isms and osms, religion and doctrines. I'm talking about the oxygen that you're breathing in. You know what I'm saying? Where did that come from? I'm talking about gravity. You think gravity give a damn about your religion? Fall off this building and let's see if your religion save you from that. You dig what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with when I say God.
Yeah, absolutely. I get it. Trust me. I get it.
Tab, what
I
up,
get
Tab?
it. Now your woke book. Tell them what that's about.
Woke is a
The
dictionary
one,
for
the one I just bought, by the way. Y'all better buy that book. I'm excited. I can't
woke
wait.
is, man. I'm so thankful for you. You know, sowing a seed into my life and what we're doing in my ministry. I call it a ministry, and it's not even a church. Once
Yeah,
again, men, you can't have a ministry without women and men. But you
absolutely.
see how they play with the word? They changed the I to the E to a I. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so dope. So basically, it's talking about stuff like that. You know, I really going on the word black. I'm gonna tell you. So if you take the B off of black, it's lack.
Hmm.
So what they've done with black is very dynamic because we have so many platforms. Black Lives Matter, I'm black and I'm proud, black connections, right?
Yeah.
But what happens is once we recognize that the word black, the origin of the word in Latin, and the Latin means colorless. When you say blanco in Spanish, blanco means white. When you say blanc en français, so je parle français un petit peu. So j'étudiais français à l'école, university. So I took French in school because I grew up with a lot of Haitians in Pompano. So
Hmm.
they were really close to me, and that language is really close to one another, the patois. I mean Creole. And so in en français, when you say white, it's pronounced blanc. When you say
Hmm.
white in Spanish, it's pronounced blanco. Isn't that closely spelled to black?
Hmm.
Which means colorless. On the contrary, the word black in French means noir. Black in Spanish is pronounced Negro, why does it have the N on it? Because night is synonymous with the darkness. Nigeria, Niger River, all of this stuff this is real documented facts. This is not something that I'm just coming up with.
Right.
So what happened with it, we keep calling ourselves black. If you be in lack, you be in lack of the right information, you be in lack of unity, you be in lack of connections, you be in lack until we have these kind of conversations that, oh my gosh, transcend the whole vibration. Because now I can call myself melanin, I call myself carbon, I call myself indigenous, I call myself, some people don't disagree with it, but I say aboriginal because we're the original people. Mm-hmm. We the only people in the world who have grow up to God. Everybody else here grow down, but we don't see our power because we've been manipulated and conditioned that our value, our worth is negligent, is beneath, as opposed to that higher vibratory frequency that we should feel. That's why we don't walk in the type of destiny and purpose that we should.
Oh boy, man, I wish all my followers was listening to you. It just breaks my heart that 86,000 people cannot hear you right now. Hear me when I tell you. They are missing.
It's all love, you know, it's all love because it's a difference between followers and supporters.
Yeah.
I don't need you to follow me. I need you to support me. You know,
I tell people that all the time.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you know, if I'm following you and I can't support what you're doing, then what am I doing?
Exactly.
You know, I might as well fucking unfollow you. You know, but we don't have people who support. You know, we have people who just want to be nosy and just want to come on your page and look and, oh, they doing good today, or they doing bad, they fucked up, or they come on. And I could post something. I could post a picture of consciousness, get limited likes. Post a picture with my shirt off, working out.
Oh yeah, man, they're gonna love the hell out of that picture. I mean, it's the same thing on my page. You know, I have all of these wonderful Black-owned businesses, right, that nobody even knew about prior to getting them all on this page. And I can share 50 Black-owned businesses throughout the day. Each post might get 25 likes, if that. But let me throw something else up that has nothing to do with the Black-owned business.
Throw the drama up.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to get 50,000, you know, comments, likes, and everything else on there. And it's so frustrating because I just want people to look at these amazing businesses, you know, that are out here. Look at the amazing people that I'm bringing on the platform. You know, I want people to see that. You know, I come on here and I do lives. I had a live right before you. It was a doctor. And she was talking about feminine products for women, right? She pulled apart this store-bought pad. That damn thing was made of bleach, newspaper,
so many toxins, so many chemicals.
She showed hers, all natural, you know, natural stuff. It was amazing. I sat right there and purchased right then and there for my girls, and was like, okay, yeah, we about to change right now. You know. We had 25 people on that line. 25 people, and I've been you've seen me posting.
Oh, you know, your posts are dope. So hold on, let me first tell you this. Please don't stop what you're doing, beloved. Your stuff is so amazing. What you're doing is so needed. Okay, so please don't stop doing that. Okay, and every time you tag me, I'm gonna definitely repost you because our people need to hear everything that you're sharing with our people. But let me tell you something. We consume 300. The average person consumes 300 toxins a day. Your feminine products, your Listerine, your toothpaste, your deodorant, your hair products, your soap, your lotions, your plug-ins in your house, your candles. Everybody's consuming toxins and chemicals. Your laundry detergent, your dishwashing liquid, your Dawn soap. Okay? Whatever you put on you, you should be able to put in you.
Absolutely.
The same soap that I wash with, I brush my teeth with. I can do that. Okay? Yeah. But until we get the proper information, we're lost.
Yeah.
Because money is not power. Education is not power. Information is power. And information, if it's good, it's going to give you good power. Information, if it's bad, it's going to give you bad power. That's why the media, multi-ethnic destruction in America, multi-ethnic destruction in Africa, in Asia, in Antarctica. Okay. Dr. Bonner soap. Dr. Bonner soap is the soap that does that. The news is the media. News stands for North, East, West, and South. If I want to control the airways, I control North, East, West, and South. And if I control those airways, I can make you do any damn thing I want you to do. Yeah. So I tell you to stay in. I tell you to quarantine. I tell you to put on a mask. I tell you to put on gloves. Do you know that you've done everything that goes against what the universal God told you to do with this human vessel? This human vessel is meant to touch. This human vessel is meant to connect and hug. This human vessel is meant to get with the earth, with nature. So everything that the human vessel was supposed to do, they're telling you to disconnect from. So the reason why I can so easily socially distance you is because I've already spiritually distanced you. Mm-hmm. Your spirit been distant, so I can easily distance you. So listen, the biggest liar always knows the most truth. All right, so that's all I can tell you with that. I love your platform. I appreciate you having me on here. This was I knew it was gonna be tremendous though. For real.
I've been waiting for this live, young man. I have been waiting. I've been talking about it and talking about it. I was like, y'all, I'm going to have to start bringing some woke folks on here because you guys not paying attention. I said, y'all, I need to start bringing people in my community, you know, the woke community.
But you have to bring people in here who have been celebrated by the system, who have the blue checks, because like they only gonna look at that to a certain degree. That's the only reason. Well, you don't have to. I gotta put this car in reverse. It's just another way to get more eyes on what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Okay, because our people are so impressionable. We only want to listen to somebody who's been stamped by a European system.
Yeah.
You're a doctor, so you're good. Well, right. What the hell your PhD gonna do with GOD? True. You got a PhD, but you ain't got no damn GOD.
Right. Facts.
Oh, you got a master's degree, but you don't have no knowledge of the master. Right? Yeah. So when I start breaking that down to people, they're not ready for that. They're not ready for that because we only have to be validated by whatever they said. So because I have a degree, a bachelor's degree, I didn't get it by my damn self. I had help. I had divine help to get that. I ain't even talking about mentors.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Absolutely. Those are facts. Well, you're definitely gonna have to make sure you come back. And we're gonna have to do this. And I definitely am gonna catch that podcast for sure.
Please. Conscious Conversation, you guys. Go check us out.
That is, look, you need your podcast. Do you have an Instagram page for that?
Yes, I put it down here. It's Conscious Conversation.
Look, you need to go back and fix your bio and put that in your bio.
I'll put it in there.
So people can find that. You know, I know you have your you've got your Linktree, you got the NFL tagged, you got the CFL tagged, and the foundation is tagged, but put your podcast in there as well.
It's funny, let me tell you, I just made that IG like 3 or 4 days ago. So I gotta put it in there. Yeah, but I will. Absolutely. Conscious Conversation is dope, and it's really making some moves, and we have some amazing people coming up this season that I think you're gonna love. Like the Bobby Valentino thing, he blew my mind because I had a perception of this brother just based off the media and what I heard about the brother, and then boom, he came on and showed me a different side. So it was dope.
Oh, that is so cool. Yeah. So definitely throw that in your bio.
Oh, hey, shout out to Royal Bosses. Okay. This is a black-owned watch company. Royal Bosses. So Royal Bosses, hey, y'all need to hook up with Black Connections, bro. She's phenomenal, bro. She can help get your business out there. And it's just an amazing woman, man. So these young brothers got their own watch company.
Oh, that's so cool.
And they high quality watches.
Nice.
I haven't been wearing watches because I've been on my bike, but
Yeah.
let me tell you, they doing their thing.
That is awesome. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
So look, we have a I don't know, well you might have seen it, but we have an expo coming up, right? And so
Oh yeah, I
Coco
seen
Brown,
Coco on there. I seen
yeah,
that.
man. I locked Coco in Saturday. She was like, I want to come be a vendor. I was like, yes, this is amazing.
Where is it
And
at?
it's going to be in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh wow, Coco, man,
Yeah.
that lady right there.
I love her to pieces because,
Oh man,
she's
she
from
a real.
Newport News. I'm from Newport News
Oh
originally as
wow.
well. She went to Minchfield. I went to Denby. We were at the schools at the same time, and they're rival schools. So her and I's live the other night was like, we went back down memory
Oh
lane.
yeah,
Man.
yeah. Y'all talking about old
Yeah,
homecoming games and all kind of stuff.
yeah. We was
Wow,
talking about our first concert. It was Big Daddy Kane, Two Live Crew, JJ Fad.
wow. Hey,
Yeah,
so
man.
you a hip hop head? I can tell.
I'm an old school head is what I am.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite of all time MC?
Wow. Oh my gosh. Rakim
Boy,
back in,
okay.
back in the day was I really, really loved him. I mean, I was hooked on LL Cool J, but that was because he always
Yeah,
licking his lips.
you was just on that was on that pretty boy.
That was because he was, he was hot looking. But Rakim was really always one of my favorites.
I'm gonna tell you, I love Rakim, I love Nas. Them are my two of my favorites out of the
Yeah.
New York area. And then I gotta go to Pop because he was just
Now
talking
he's
about
my
something. You know what I'm
all-time
saying?
favorite. My
Yeah,
son is obsessed with Pac.
yeah.
He grew up on Pac, because I played him all the time.
You gotta excuse me.
Um,
I'm at my smoking hookah time right now, so I'm
you
just trying to
good?
tell you. All right.
You good, man? Do your thing. I mean, we be up in here smoking, drinking. Our lives be getting lit. Look, one of the ladies said, Corky said you need to come to the expo.
So I saw that. Give me the date again. When is it?
November 27th is Black Friday.
That might be a go. I'm not even gonna that no cap. That might be a go.
I
It just
took I
depends
took
on this
over
COVID
Black
thing.
Friday because it's the single day out of the year that our community will go broke spending their money with other people. So I took over Black Friday. I don't advertise Black Friday. I advertise Black Connections, Black Business Expo. I
I
don't
love it.
advertise Black Friday.
No. But
But
that's a perfect time for us to change the narrative. Boom.
absolutely.
We switch it. We
Yeah.
drive people to that. So let's talk offline about that and see what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I'd love to have you if you would like to be here. I'd love to have you because I think it would be amazing, and you can speak. You can have you can talk to the crowd, man. Just look, they'll all be
That
in the room, baby. They ain't got no choice but to listen.
so that's my passion, as you know. So let's make that
I
happen.
know,
Like we let's
I
talk
know.
offline about that. That'll be something good because no matter what's going on with this whole COVID thing, I think we have to take control of our lives.
Yeah,
We can't allow the media and the news and the government, who's never had our best interests at heart, to take control of
right.
our life. So
Absolutely.
let's definitely talk about that.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
peace and power to you, Queen. Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. I really do. This has been absolutely amazing. I am
Likewise, I do too.
so glad you agreed to do this, and we need to do it again.
Oh,
For sure, for
we're
sure.
gonna do it. We're gonna do this again.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this
I
again.
mean, and I would like to I'll go even a step further. I would like to set up a webinar to where we get into a webinar and we can actually see everybody's
And people
faces.
can ask questions. So once again,
Yeah.
on the 22nd, if you want to be a part of this, I'm doing a free course called "Turn Your Pain into Purpose."
And this
It's
is
gonna
June or
No, this is on Friday.
oh, it's May. Okay, May
It's on
22nd.
Friday, and
What time?
it's gonna be on Zoom. I'm still playing with the time, probably 7 p.m.
Okay.
Eastern, but you'll see everything. I'll be releasing everything by tomorrow, at the latest tomorrow. So just to get people signed up, It's free. Come register. I promise you, if they think they got something out of this, they're definitely gonna get something out of that.
Absolutely. That is super cool. And if you're able to make it down for the expo, the day after the expo, the vendors were getting together and we're going to feed the homeless.
Wow.
So, I mean, if
So
you're able to,
maybe even maybe Cedar can get in on that too. You know, maybe we can my
okay.
nonprofit. Maybe we can get in on that too. So yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay. Well,
absolutely.
let's break bread. Let's break bread on the conversation about that and see where we can go.
Absolutely. We can definitely do that. Hit my DM. Let me know when you're free to talk and let's have a conversation.
Peace and
Man, y'all,
power.
I'm so excited. This brother right here just made my night, y'all. You just don't know. And
Reflection.
look, Taylor on the road right there. That's my boy. He's in Australia. And he is a black seamstress. He makes suits.
Oh,
He
hold
got
up.
some bomb
Hold
suits,
on. Hey,
man.
Taylor, I'm gonna just tell you like this, bro. We need to talk because you know I'm all in there haberdashery. The bespoke
Yes,
is my game. So
yes.
let's
And that's
talk,
why
man.
I just introduced y'all because
Yeah.
I know you be wearing suits.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and
Perfect.
he don't have cheap suits either. Look, I'm about to clutch my pearls, man. He told me the other day that his suit started $1,200. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, you know, when they
But look,
custom, you know, like this
listen.
piece right here, this piece my brother made, Raja Moore,
Ooh,
this piece right here was a stack. But
wow, that is breathtaking.
this is my protection. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
You
God, I
know,
love that.
yeah. So my
Does he have a
brother,
business?
yeah, Raja Moore. I put his IG down here. This is my brother, Raja Moore.
Yes.
Y'all tell him I sent you, and he gonna show love.
Oh my gosh, that is breathtaking. But yeah, so I got you a suit guy. I got you a suit guy, man.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
And he gonna hook
I
you
got
up.
suit guys. I got a place down here too that's dope, of course. But
Yeah,
I mean, I like different mindset because he in Australia, so he
absolutely.
probably got a different kind of a eye for certain things. So I'm
Yeah,
all
he
on that.
does. He's amazing. I did a couple of lives with him, and I mean, to hear that brother break down the ins and outs of putting you in a suit
I
was
can't go. First
amazing.
of all, the way I'm built, sis, I can't even go off the rack.
I
All my
know.
suits got my name in it. I gotta go custom. But
Yeah.
then it even goes deeper than that, as I'm sure he broke down, because
Yes.
when you start to break down the different styles and the different textures and the different swatches or whatever, and then the different
Yes.
lapel, you know, the different types of shirt, and then you can wear a wool suit in the winter. You can't wear it in the summer, like a
Oh
lot
my
of people
God,
don't know.
Taylor, do you hear this?
They don't
Taylor,
know
he
that.
sounds like you, man.
They don't know that, Taylor. But I didn't spend so much money on suits. In
Yeah.
the
Oh
back in
my
the
God.
day, it's crazy.
Look, you and Jermaine, I called him Taylor. His company's Taylor on the road, but you and Jermaine, man, y'all gonna get along perfect because
Hey,
that's how he
Hit
talks.
my DM, Taylor. Hit my
Man, that's
DM,
how
bro.
he talks about his suits. And he's passionate about his shit.
I can tell. I can tell. I love it.
Yes. Oh,
That's what's
I'm
up.
so
Let's
glad we
go.
did this. I'm so glad we did this. You and
Nah,
I about to
likewise.
work together. We're
Oh,
about
it's
to
over
do some
with.
work together for
That's all.
sure, for sure.
Once again, unity.
Yeah, because I want to learn more about the Cedar Foundation as
Oh
well.
yeah, yeah.
I want to,
The after school programs. I
yes.
promise you, if you go to see the foundation, you'll see the page and see what some of the
Yeah.
things we've
I
done.
was on it the other day. I
Yeah.
definitely want to learn more about that. And I definitely want to look into, us partnering for feeding the homeless down here, that Saturday and you coming to the expo. Yeah, let's have a conversation because
Okay.
you, sir, could change the whole dynamic of the expo because the expo has 100 black owned businesses. I
Wow.
have 100 black owned businesses that are going
Already
to be in the
registered. Wow, that's dope. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do. I'll talk to you soon. Bless up,
Yeah.
sis.
Because this is
I'm
about
going.
to
I'm
run
going.
out.
Hey, look, I don't want to be rude to you people because I'm
No.
about to get on my hookah and chill and relax.
You
So,
cool because this about to run out in 20 seconds anyway. But I appreciate you and you and I about to talk here shortly. So thank you for
okay.
coming on, man. I appreciate you.
Bless you, and thanks for
Yeah.
having me for real. Peace and
Thank you.
power. All right,
Absolutely. Talk to you soon.
go.
Yo, y'all just see that shit? Hold on, my shit's gonna run out, but damn, y'all. We